Man, some of y'all wouldn't be wilding now. I mean, first y'all won't go to Cheesecake Factory, which I found to just be abysmal. But you won't even go to Applebee's now? Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about this. Mm-hmm. What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Hopefully, oh my god. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. It's your man here, Jackson's Gambit, with another video for you. So today we're talking about Applebee's. This trend has been going on about what's acceptable on a first date and what's not acceptable on a first date. I'm searching through YouTube and I come across an interview on Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. Shout out to him. Where a couple females were having a conversation about where they wouldn't go on a first date, and all of a sudden, Applebee's comes up. Let's check it out.
You make it hard for women like myself, because I told her that I'm not going on no damn Applebee's date.
No,
if a man tell me we're going on a date, we're going to Applebee's,
I ain't no
he going by
20
himself,
chick.
because I'm not going.
I'm not no 2 for 20 chick.
I'm a 2 for 20
if I'm buying it for myself.
No, I'm a 2 for 20 if we've been in this thing for a long time.
No, we just kicking
we
it
going,
like,
yeah,
but
we're going to lunch.
You know
yeah.
me, we not. You not.
I want to take you on a date.
You not for the 2 for 20
and me and you, and our first date would not be Applebee's.
Yeah, or second or third.
My friend just told a guy she ain't want juicy crab.
And that's cool.
Okay.
Well, because there are women who will take, like I told her, I'm not making it hard for you, because first of all, me and you don't even date the same circles. We don't date the same men.
Yeah.
The men I date, that's not even gonna come out of their mouth. Like on a first, second, probably or third date, they're not gonna be like, let's
down. So that's the type of men that she's gonna attract.
Okay.
Because she's taking down.
And that's fine.
She could date a guy of a higher status if she didn't take down.
Hey,
and a guy's gonna let
somebody gotta date him now. So she's going to do that.
But a guy's gonna treat you how? Wow, I'm gonna give you Ruth Chris when you like Applebee's.
Yeah. And then we gonna always be at Applebee's.
Always.
Okay, well that's you. But on the other hand, me, I'm gonna turn up.
So I got a couple comments to make involving this situation. Now, when did the standards on first dates go up so high? Personally, Applebee's is not really my jam, but I don't find anything wrong with taking somebody to Applebee's on a first date.
Take her ass to Applebee's. Because if you took me somewhere top tier and I was all for you then, and then you call me next week and we pull up at Applebee's.
Are going for that?
If she don't, pass her ass up.
Let me paint out a scenario. So what if we're on a first date and I'm providing great conversation. We're having a good time. I'm getting to know you, asking about, what you do for a living. What would you like to do? What are your dreams? All this stuff. We're having great conversation, but you want to disqualify me because I spent $100 or less on you on a first date. But then later on in the week, you go out with a guy who blew about $300 on you on a first date and you had the worst time in the world. Which one would you choose? Wanting a man to spend a bunch of money on you on the first date just shows me more about you than it does about me. I actually came up upon a list that somebody created on Facebook or Instagram about a list of places that you should not take somebody on a first date. And let me tell you, some of these on this list I can't even find the words to describe it.
Y'all may have seen it. There's a viral list going around of places women refuse to go on a first date. And I have just a couple edits. Starting from the top, Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's. Are you kidding me? Have you ever had a Dollarita? Have you ever had brown bread? Have you ever had the Southwest egg rolls at Chili's? Grow up. Olive Garden being on there should be a crime. Endless salad and breadsticks? What if we go there, see who can eat the most, see who throws up first? I want to throw up in your lap. The movies being on there, absolutely acceptable. Terrible first date. How am I supposed to talk? I have things to tell you. I have questions to ask. Unacceptable that Red Lobster is on there. It's endless shrimp and me and you against the world, baby. Coffee dates 100% shouldn't be on there. I want to get jacked up on a caffeine coffee, shit in the bathroom, and then tell you about my whole life story. Like, that's a perfect first date. IHOP, Denny's, Waffle House, all kind of the same thing. The servers call you baby. I don't like that. I'm going to have to compete with them. I'm okay that that one's on there. Bowling, Great first date. Competitive, I get to kick your ass, I get to show you, oh, whoa, what up, Derek?
Now, there are some places on here that I accept, yeah, you probably shouldn't take somebody on the first date. Like the movies. Come on, if I'm at the movies, I'm trying to watch the movie. I'm not trying to have a conversation. Though, I am a sucker for a drive-in theater. Just telling you that right now. Any type of wing place like Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings, I can kind of see that. You know, shit gets kind of messy when you eating wings. You ain't trying to show your hand on a first date when it comes to wings. I will admit though that going to Chipotle on the first date, I don't really think that's the best idea. I mean, come on, everybody bangs with Chipotle, but on the first date, that's some pretty heavy food there. I don't feel like doing nothing after Chipotle. If anything, I want to go home and take a nap after Chipotle. Bowling and mini golf are great first dates. Kind of gives you can kind of be comfortable with somebody when you're bowling on the first date. They be looking all crazy. You can get competitive. Sometimes I'll be like trying to put a little wager on there for like, you know, if I win, you know, let me get a little kiss on the first date, you know, something like that, you know. Why should I have to go guns blazing on a first date just for you to think that I'm interested in you? Look, if I didn't talk to you in the first place, if I didn't ask you out in the first place, I wouldn't be interested. The amount of money I spend on you should not determine if this is somebody I want to fuck with after this first date. Cause let me put it this way. If I'm blowing a bunch of money on you on the first date, then you better be trying to blow me. I'm just saying.
You should order the most expensive thing on the menu, so he knows you're worth it.
If you do that, you're gonna have to put out.
Oh yeah, you'll have to put out.
Because all you're doing is putting a bunch of expectations on yourself on the first date. You're supposed to work up to it. If you weren't with me while I was making all this money, you just want to wait there at the finish line just so you can pick and choose who you want. You weren't with me while I was making this money.
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
But because I'm talking to you, you think you are deserving of the money that I've made. Usually when I go out on the first date, I'm just trying to have some fun with you. I know some men will want to blow, and that's on you. That's your preference. But for me, I would rather take the time to get to know you first and see, oh, this chick was cool. I would love to see her again. Then we can go out again, and I'd up the ante a little bit. Build it up a little bit. It's like a movie trilogy. You don't want to throw too much out on the first try. Where do we go from here? Now you got higher expectations. It's like, oh, what the fuck you want? A balloon ride? Now, if you found a man or a woman who does that or whatnot, hey, more power to you. But for normal people out here, it don't really go down like that. I feel like women who expect men to take them out on expensive dates on a first date, your personality is probably trash. I'd rather find somebody I'm happy with, not somebody I gotta spend a bunch of money on to keep around. That was a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next one. All right, later days, y'all. Peace.